What's up, y'all? It's your boy Gabe Lustman. I'm here to visit my guy DWI, and I'm interviewing today at Windows of Atlanta. I'm excited. I'm gonna drop off my song, What's the Move? We're gonna get into some of the things that I've been working on lately, what I got coming up. So make sure you stay tuned. Let's go.
You know where you are. Yo,
What's going on, man?
first guy that made it.
Oh, yeah?
Early mouse.
Cool,
First
man.
mouse get the cheese. All right, we are back. We are back. Oh, that's the big applause. I want the big applause out. I am live from Windows of Atlanta. This is my first debut interview, and it is a pleasure to have a guy that I met in New York City from Atlanta a couple of months ago, or maybe 5 or 6 months ago. Who's counting? It's probably a little bit chilly outside, right?
Yeah.
And then on my first day down here, after I finished setting up at the Windows of Atlanta here on Peach Street down in Midtown, and you can see the outside. We got the city behind us. You can take me out the city, but you can't take the city out of me. I'm in the city. I got my man Gabe in the building. What up, Gabe?
What's up, man? It's a pleasure to be here, man. Good to see you again.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Scott Morris too. He's about to be he's already my connect from Atlanta to New York, and now I'm in Atlanta now. This is the first debut of the DSN being in Atlanta. So make sure when y'all see Gabe, y'all can give him his prize that he won for being the first interviewee on the station. So what's up, Gabe? Catch me up. What's going on with you?
So I've been working really hard, man. I've been in that studio, man. Like I said, I've done over 3,000 songs at this point. I've just been really perfecting my craft, really for the last couple of years. But last year, I've been really turning up and really working like every day in the studio. I've dropped some new music. I got a song called What's the Move out right now. I gave it to your DJ.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
DJ
So
Bedtime's about to get that on in a little
while.
while. Make sure y'all stay tuned. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell y'all. Well, obviously I'm in Atlanta right now, and Bedtime is up north. So y'all know we in two separate places, but we still got the show rocking and rolling. So you'll hear us getting into it later on.
Yeah. So What's the Move? Shout out to DJ Bedtime. Thank you for the love. So I just been working on pushing What's the Move. I got my guy Chris Whammy helping me push the record to FM radio
Shout
a
out
lot.
to Chris Whammy.
Yeah, for sure. It just played on Power 105. Shout out to Nick Seeley. You know what I'm saying? It's been playing
Right now, and Bedtime is up north. So y'all know we in two separate places, but we still got the show rocking and rolling. So you'll hear us
pushing me and helping me because y'all don't got to do that. So
right.
I really
don't got to do it, but this is what we got to do, especially with good content.
You got to do it.
Right,
you don't
right.
got to, but you got to.
Exactly.
So,
you
but no,
you got to.
Yeah, I appreciate it very much. Really, really, really. And then so what else is new? Okay, so I actually we'll get into that next, I guess. But I have a show tomorrow. I'm leaving for Oklahoma City, so I will be performing on the OK Air Festival, and they've sold 8,000 tickets at this point. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be nuts. I can't wait to do it. It's my first time in Oklahoma City, and I decided to just take my merch and take a camera guy and do everything and just hit the road, man. I'm driving there, so we'll see.
What's the time?
13 hours.
That's what it is from
18.
New York to here.
It's not 18 or something. Yeah, 13 is not that bad.
It's not.
Like I'm gonna go hop in the whip and hit the dash on them. Shout out to my boy D Squared on the.
I approve of anybody that has a show or has something to do somewhere else and takes the liberty to drive themselves there, because so many things can go wrong when you take public transportation. I mean, things can go wrong when you drive yourself to catch a flat, car can break down. But those are things, those things that you can just park it up and just jump in a rent a car and keep it moving. At worst.
Facts.
But when those flights get canceled or you get on the train going the wrong way, things just get hectic. Things get hectic. But let's talk about since you came to New York that last time, and you dropped some dope new music at that point. What has changed since?
What's changed since then? I actually joined a writing team. It's unofficially official, but shout out to my boy Sheldon. Shout out to Lex Huff. Shout out to my guy Troy Oliver. You know what I'm saying? He did Jenny from the Block.
Okay,
that's my guy. He brought me for my first time to Sony Music Publishing in Atlanta. And I've been working over there for the summer. I've been over there at least like 2-3 times a week, and I think we've done like 40 or 50 songs, man. Like we've been cataloging up, and I've been really inspired. And I got to work with some of my favorite songwriters, meet some of my favorite songwriters. Shout out to London J, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Zay France, Eric Bellinger, like all these guys. Like I've either met them in passing or working with their team, and I think at this point I'm really like locked into a point where it ain't no stopping. So I'm just putting the pedal to the metal, even as a writer, and I'm just hitting all different facets. As a performer, I have a vocal coach now. Shout out to Mama Jan.
Okay,
she's been teaching me.
What's the best lesson that you've got that you thought you had it all figured out, and then she told you, nah, slow down, bro?
Oh man, every time I step in the room with her for a vocal training, one thing she told me that really stuck with me is that we're a vocal athlete, because there's a lot of people saying like, oh, you couldn't sing, you don't need that, and all that. And I asked her, I never believed it, but I wanted to hear what she had to say, because she's a wise lady, you know? So I just wanted to ask her, what do you think about that? And then she's like, what did she say? Does LeBron James still have a shooting coach?
Right.
She said you're a vocal athlete, so you need to practice.
That was a good analogy she put on it.
Yeah, she said you got to practice every day, and you got to do it. And then she taught me the anatomy of my voice. Like you have 2 vocal cords. She showed me how they work. She told me if I drink water, how long it takes to hydrate my voice. I mean, there's so many different things. Every time I go in the room, there's a gem to be caught, and she's amazing. So shout out to her. And not to mention, she put me in the room with Usher for the first time.
Yeah, you was telling me about that briefly, and I said, nah, let's save that for the air. Like, so you met Usher. What was that like? Was he one of your childhood?
For sure. Usher was definitely a childhood hero. Influences. My favorite album was My Way, and I tried to be cool, but like when I met him, I had to let him know bedtime is my jam, and you know what I'm saying? With
no pun intended.
You know what I'm saying?
Bedtime.
Yeah, pause. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Usher. And I got a chance to sing in front of him. So she had like Mama Jan had a showcase, for artists and stuff that she worked with and whatnot. And I think I went out the night before. I was hungover, and then I checked my email and I was like, dang, like, and then I got the email like, hey, you want to come perform? Someone canceled or something. So do you want to come and showcase today? And she didn't tell me who was going to be there. None. She said, do you want to do it? And I said, hell yeah, I'm on the way. Right. So I popped up and put my shades on, and we're all black. You know what I'm saying? Did the cologne bath. I don't even know if I showered that day, but listen, I just swear to God,
you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, I hopped up. I had to be there in like 30 minutes. So I went over there to her studio, and I got on the stage and stuff. I get there, the lights are dim, and then I'm watching all these amazing talent that she got. That she worked with, and I was like, wow, like these guys are really like seasoned. They're performers, and there's like 13-year-olds, 15-year-olds, 18-year-olds. I feel like OG in there, but at the same time, they were so talented at that age, and I'm like, dang, you can see the work that they put in.
Right.
So I in the level of artistry, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to all of them. And so like it was my turn to get up there and showcase. I think I was like number 8 out of 10 or something, and I go up to her and I say, hey, so I want to do acapella first, because that's my thing. I always sing Nice and Slow by Usher acapella.
Yeah, I heard when we came in the building, you got pressed by the security guard downstairs.
Yeah, and I sang Nice and Slow by Usher.
You sang that same song?
That's the same one. That's my go-to.
Yo, get out of here.
So I was like, I'm going to do that. And she's like, no, don't do that. And I was like, why not? And she's like, just don't. And I was like, okay. Well, she's like, just sing your song. And I was like, okay. And then she goes, come here. And then she's like, we go around the corner. And then she goes, Usher Raymond's sitting in the back. And I said, that's exactly what she said. I said, for real?
For real?
Then I said, that's why I said, for real? And then she was like, yeah. And then she goes, so don't mess up. Boom, punched me in my shoulder. And I was like, damn. And I was like, pressure's on. And this was like my chance to like, to really like sing in front of one of my idols and prove myself, you know. There's no telling when you sing in front of an icon. This man just got off the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I'm
he
like,
hot.
Yes. So I'm like,
rebranded, hot.
Man, yeah, man. He reinvented himself so well. So it was crazy to perform in front of him, and let me tell you what happened, man. So no pun or no beef with the sound man, but I sent him an email and I told him specifically play this one right here. He played the acapella. So the song came in and it was just the acapella of my song, What's the Move? And then he said, oh, that's all I got. And I was like, oh my gosh. So like I was sitting there sink or swim, and I know Usher's watching me. So I'm like sitting there and I'm like, what am I gonna do? And I just sat there and I had a moment, and the bright lights are on me. The lights are right there on my face, and I'm like, it's a dark room, so everybody can see me like
Right.
pure as day. And I'm like, shit, excuse me. But I was like, oh my gosh, what am I gonna do? So then I said, you know what? I'm just gonna sing this a cappella. And then everyone's like, oh, you know what I'm saying? And then I said, I need y'all to
Getting into it later on.
yeah, so what's the move? Shout out to DJ Bedtime. Thank you for the love. For 2 minutes and 37 seconds, I think what's the move is. So I did that, and it was dope, and I didn't go flat. I sang perfectly, and I was proud of myself. And then,
so hold on, let me put, DJ Bedtime and say pump your brakes. So we normally play, we do new songs, throwbacks, we do everything on this station, Party 101.9. But on this show, particular the A&R report, we definitely play old and new music because until the artist breaks, like you don't know what's old and new. So can we get into that record now?
yeah, let's get into that record now.
All right, set it up and let's get right into it.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Gabe Lustman. I'm right here rocking with my guy DWI on the Windows of Atlanta, and this is my song called "What's the Move." Let's go.
We're throwing it back. We're throwing it back. The new Party 101.9, New York's #1 for throwbacks.
All right, we back in the building. DWI, New York's most influential producer. I'm about to be Atlanta's new most influential podcast producer. I'm gonna play my position. You know, I'm gonna see who's running things down here, and then I'm gonna get in and collaborate with them because that's how I'm doing it now. I already did my 25 in New York. I did my big one already. But we back the Party 101.9. The A&R report. My guy DJ Bedtime is in the booth. I'm out here with. I'm down in Atlanta actually. So we getting everything moving that's happening in Atlanta is coming through this show right now. You the first artist here. We got my man Gabe in the building. Gabe, welcome back.
Thank you, man. It's a pleasure to be the first. And I know there's a lot more great artists that's going to be on this show.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
And you're gonna send me a whole bunch of people once you
definitely
post
will.
this video.
Oh,
They're
they coming.
gonna be like
White on rice,
Where
man.
was you at? Why you didn't tell me about the spot?
Oh yeah, they coming.
This is a FOMO spot. I'm not putting out a lot of ads. You got to know. You know.
Oh yeah, that's dope.
So you was telling a story about that record that we just played. So let's recap that a little bit and then let's get into what you got going on now.
Cool. Yeah. So what's the move? I guess piggybacking off to finish off the Usher story because that's like a special moment for me. So when I performed, it turned like a negative to a positive. It could have gone left. I thought I seen it going to left, and I'm like, no, I'm not gonna allow this to happen. This is not how I'm gonna be remembered. So I just made it happen. That's what I do. And then I sang the house down, a cappella, everything, mind you. And then the crowd was cheering. Everybody was like, it was like one of them breakthrough moments. It was magic. It was like only in Atlanta or New York.
Right.
New York was very magical too, but or LA. The music is magical, you know. So it's like it was cool. And then so I go back and sit down, and then as I'm getting ready to walk by, Usher says he leans forward and he's like, yo, you did that, man. And I was like, right there. I said, nobody can ever tell me nothing again. Let me tell you, I was like,
you got the cosigns of your idol, like that.
And then when we walked out, I tried to make sure I was walking like, leaving after him, and accidentally. And then I said, hey man, I just want to say thanks for the props, man. It meant a lot coming from you, And he's like, man, I was about to hit your ad libs, and I was like, you should have. So that was my little thing, and
dope.
and it was cool, and I just remember taking a photo with him outside, and then everybody, their mom swarmed him, and he looked at me like, thanks. But that was my story, man, and it was cool. What's the Move has been a great song. It's gotten me in a lot of rooms. It got me to be able to interview with you up in New York. You know what I'm saying? And it got me in the labels up there. I got to do the label run. Shout out to Scott Morris, of course. And
you know what's unique about that night? We was going to the event at the
the Union DJs.
Yeah, the Delancey. No, we was at the Delancey joint down on and we couldn't get into that one because they
for Fashion Week. You talking about Daniel's Leather?
Yeah. So I remember me staying there. I stayed outside on purpose. I said, you know what? Because I normally just move around and just get low, And then I was like, you know what? I need to be out here with these up and coming artists just to be a part of the vibe. And I stayed out there, and I wound up meeting you and my other young lady with the tattoo.
Mia Snow. Shout out to Mia Snow.
blame the head, not the heart, Mia. I know who you are. We had a whole moment when on the interview. She cried a little bit because we both came from that foster care background. But anyway, so that and I'll most likely be catching her. Hopefully, she's the second artist, so I can.
I'm gonna tag him when I post this.
Yeah. And say I got to him first.
Exactly.
But yeah, so that day was a big moment for me because we connected, and I remember telling you guys, I said once you meet me through somebody, you always gonna know me, and I think that I kept true to my word
for sure.
Because every time you reached out to me online, if you were sending a new record or whatever the case was, even like today, like it was just very like random, like you just hit me up in the morning. I said, "Yo, come through now." I love artists that jump on opportunities like that because you never know what's gonna happen after this moment. Like,
I never know. You could go and be the biggest podcaster in the world, and I'd be like, dang, I should have.
I am and is and will. But
that's right.
Yeah, let's put that out.
That's right. Amen. Excuse me. But yes. So yeah, I had to. You know what I'm saying? I'll jump up and go and go and get it. You know.
Yeah. So that was a moment that now, like for both of our careers, this is a stepping stone that you about to hit the road. I just hit the road and got down here and carried all this equipment by myself. Didn't come down with a team or anything. I just took this is like a solo mission and like almost like a love mission that I had to do for myself. And
respect.
Technically, this is my first solo studio in 5 years. So the first 20 years I was just my own entrepreneur running my own thing. The last 2 I had partners that I collaborated with, which was great, which is still great because I'm still cool with them now. So from then I learned now that it don't hurt you to collaborate. So what is collaboration like for you as an artist?
So here's the thing. I think you can learn from anybody. You can learn from homeless person on the street, or you can learn from executive in a label. You know what I'm saying? So I think if someone has good music and they're talking something that makes sense, it's not always about even the money for me. It's about like, are they passionate about what they're doing? Is they got quality music? Because that's big to me, and making good music. So I'm gonna collaborate. I've been doing a lot of collaborations with other artists. I've been doing a lot of collaborations with different brands. Like spas. Nice. Got some laser hair removal. Like I've been doing everything.
Atlanta, or this is around across
everywhere. Like you got
to hook me up with the spots in Atlanta. I need to go to a spa. So
hey, whatever you need. You got me on camera saying this.
Yeah. You always got to think about that when you're doing an interview. You agree to something like.
I agree to this.
That's going down now. Yeah. Okay. So let everybody know what you got going on now. What's the new music that's out now that DJ Bedtime's going to get into later on the show. And let's wrap this up because we got 30-minute parking downstairs. That means our 30-minute interviews is under 30 minutes here. I don't have to worry about the artist trying to hang around and be all cool. Like, nah, you got to get in and get out because we got things to do.
30 minutes in the window.
Yeah, that's it. In the window.
The hot seat, 30 minutes.
That's it.
Okay. Yeah. What's coming up next? Like I said, I got the OK Air Festival this weekend. I'm going to Puerto Rico to shoot the music video from my new song. It's called... the song is called Don't Leave.
Okay.
It's like an Afrobeat kind of joint. I left What's the Move with DJ Bedtime, and that's the song I'm pushing right now.
Okay.
And it's old to me. It's new to everyone else, so I'm going to keep pushing it. I've been pushing it for 8 months.
Yep.
But, I mean, that's nothing.
Keep pushing.
Yeah,
Because that joint can end up in somebody's movie, inside somebody's commercial.
Mm-hmm.
Anything can happen. Oh, I love to see this.
The sounds of the city right there.
Yeah, the sounds of the city. And I used to be like, oh, I got to be all quiet. Now it's like, we're on the 17th floor, so if you hear that means something's really happening downstairs. Like in Atlanta, there's the sirens is loud, but I love it here. So give them everybody your contact information and your social media, so how they can find you, your website.
All right, so if you like the interview, make sure you follow, and that's Gabe Lustman, GabeLustman. Make sure you stream, download What's the Move. It's called What's the Move? I just want your body, come on through. You got it bad, I want you.
I heard it first.
That's a little song. That's it. That's for the ladies out there. You know what I'm saying? And fellas, if you like the song, you can bump it too. You know what I'm saying?
Get it for your lady.
Play it for your girl. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. But yeah, Gabe Lustman, GabeLustman. You can check me on TikTok. You can check me on Instagram. I'm not Hollywood. I'll follow you back. You know what I'm saying? You can shoot me a DM. I'll say what's up to you. I appreciate everybody who supports me, and I appreciate everybody, really, really. Thank you.
And thank you for being the first guest on
Man, my pleasure,
Windows
man.
of Atlanta, DSN. And we definitely gonna be looking out this window, getting new idea, looking for new talent, and keeping the culture going. We're gonna be out in these streets, out in all of the networking events that's moving. I already got invites from everybody, so it's so many that I can't even be in all the places. But I'm definitely gonna be where it matters. So y'all make sure y'all stay tuned to the rest of the show. This is the A&R Report, and I am DWI, the meteorologist. That's what I'm going with right now. I'm the professional in the meteorologist. I can tell you what's going on in all things media. All right, so let's get out of here, Gabe. Let's get that call before they get you, and we'll see you when you get back off of vacay.
Most definitely.
Peace.
This is another DWI production.